All right, we're gonna run through this little slideshow when I do a voiceover on the car from when I first got it. So this is when I first got it. No tint, no lift, no license plate. Put the tint on there. That was like one of the first things I did. And this is all. I have 3 Buicks at one time. That one in the middle was my last audio build. Team pressure lows on the back. Well, I purposely bought this car to get it walled, so it wasn't too much longer after I got the car. I took it to Daniel, Jakar Audio, and he started working on it. Shit, I dropped it off probably like on a Sunday, and then shit by Tuesday, he was already fucking ripping everything out, putting everything in. I actually had a 315 build that I was going to put in there originally. He sprayed the roof with bed liner, color matched it. That's when I first got the other car, or the car I have now. I was about to get rid of my other Buick. First show with the wall in it, probably 315 wall. Look how ugly that motherfucker sits when it's sitting low like that. I don't know why people always ask me, like, why do you have it lifted? Like, look how it looks, bro. Like, you like the way that shit looks? I think that shit look ugly as fuck. The whole time it was sitting like that, I was like, man, I can't wait to lift this motherfucker. Then some people want me to take the lift off, bro. It's crazy. Look how it sits, bro. That shit like an old grandma car. That's the old Jakar shop. Original Jakar shop. Still no lift. 2 different Buicks I had, but they look fucking similar. A lot of people thought I had the same. That was the same car, but it was a different car. The other one was a Buick LeSabre. This one is a Buick Century. Yep. Pretty normal for cops to pull up on me when I was playing my music. Somebody would call the police on me for playing music. I had a Crossfire 4K there for a little bit. This is at a show. Man, look how low that shit sits in the back, bro. I hate that shit. I'm glad that bitch don't look like that no more. Like it's a clean car, absolutely, but I don't like it lower, bro. That shit is ugly looking. Told y'all I had that black Rhino line X on that trunk lid. That bitch wasn't moving no more after that. This is before everything got painted. 615s. That bitch looks good with all that wood though. Then just painted this a couple days later. Jakar Audio. Finally got my 615 essays. I had the FI SP4s and I sold those. I had 3 of them. I had 3, like I said, I had a 315 wall at first. FI SP4s, and then I sold the FI SP4s and put that cash that I got with that. Then added a little bit of more cash. Then we got the 615s after that. The 315 build was kind of like a poop. Like it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So we ripped it all out. Then he was like, let's do 615s, and I was like, fuck it. Everything getting done, that we painted that roof, or I had that roof painted and shit. LEDs. Look at that 2020. Look at that North Star battery was in there. Y'all see that? That North Star 480, that's back before lithium. Like maybe people were doing lithium, but not me. I was doing AGM batteries. Doors, getting the door speakers, getting the doors mocked up. I was so excited, so ready. Man, look how pretty them doors is when they first got done. They look like shit now, but at one point they really did look really good. They just need to be rewrapped. Went back for that lift. I was like, man, you gotta lift my shit again. That's BJ Mack. He got 32s on that Monte Carlo back there. Look how much better that bitch looks. Man, I'm so glad I went back and lifted it. And I had 2 cars, a Chevy Malibu. We lived in this apartment. I was ready to get the fuck up out of there. Then we moved to this duplex. 2 cars. I always love having 2 cars. Man, look how pretty that bitch is. Tint, door panels look good, lifted. It's a whole different car. Like, I feel like it's a whole different car look once it's lifted, bro. I'm telling y'all. Look how much prettier it looks. That shit look like an old grandma car a while ago. I'm glad y'all are able to see the car, like, with it being lowered, because that shit is not it, bro. That shit is not cool. This look looks way better, way cleaner. I'm hoping that anybody that says, like, why does he have it lifted? Like, I hope y'all compare from what it used to look like to this. Like, now, y'all want to see what it used to look like with no lift kit? There y'all go. Sundown show in 2020. I was letting people know that I was going. Then I went to the lithium right here. Got rid of the AGM batteries. The CES 80 amp. See, it's right there in the middle in between the seats. Put a cover over it so you couldn't see the battery. Had like a little armrest. I was just telling them, like, they always see the build in the car, but they don't ever see my face. I used to always kind of keep my face like away from the camera. Told y'all I used to have people lined up all day at a show waiting to get in this bitch. This is all at the Sundown show. Look at JP down for sound back there. Me and Daniel had the bourbon, Jakar Audio, DS18 in both doors. There he is, Daniel Powell. Good guy right there, bro. Salt 6K. Added the XX power caps with that 80 amp hours. Playing somewhere, then the police come like usual. Man, I was way in the back, and he just came out of nowhere. First time in Florida. Drove that bitch all the way from Texas to North Carolina. Then I left North Carolina, then went down to Florida. 615s in that bitch. Put that bitch on the highway. Push cruise control and just let it go. Let it do its thing. Took that bitch to the beach. Drove that bitch on the beach. With 615s on the beach, my boy. Team Jakar. Getting ready for Ruckus and Chill 2020. So that was 2020. I went to North Carolina 2 different times. Man, look how lifted that bitch is. Looks so much better with it lifted. I'm so glad I don't listen to people. Maybe like, why is it lifted or lower it back down? Fuck no, that shit ugly as fuck. That other picture, me and my wife met at that Sherman High School. We were together 10 years by then. Probably about to get married. This is all before I got married. Exes looked a lot better in there from those essays. Big old dude. I'm glad I ain't that big now. In Atlanta, Georgia. Door for door action. Team Deadly Hurts. Team Jakar. The Buick in Florida. Told y'all. I used to have a crowd of people outside my car. Like I said, I feel like there's a lot of people on YouTube that don't know me or know the history of the car. So this will kind of give y'all like a little rundown of like how it was. I've always loved taking pictures and videos and shit. It's my little brother. He was having like his little 15, I don't know what that shit was called, for school. 15-year-old, like, homecoming, is that what it is? Yeah. That was all family back then. Family around the car. And I had to sell my Salt 6K, and that was me getting rid of it just to get married. Then we got married. But I didn't have no amp then, just the subs. Then we moved to the current house I'm in now. Still had that Malibu. I kept the car. I sold the equipment, and I sold all the equipment to get married, and then I was gonna get it back, but I kept the whole car for a year with no equipment in it. It was already gone by now. I had already sold it. Then I bought this car afterwards. Like I sold the Buick, and then I got this car, and this is the only car I had. I was daily in this one. So yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a little history on the car, and you know, I have videos obviously, but I feel like I showed these pictures. It was a lot better to show the pictures, but like I said, I sold the Buick to put this. I got this one. Then I made payments on it. Then I blew the transmission up in this twice, driving the shit out of it. But all right, thank y'all for watching.